Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Walnut, our cozy fall farmcore island. Today we are back with another cozy kind of let's play long style video to decorate an area on this island. So I think we should just go ahead and get into it. In the last video we built this lovely little land bridge area that has like water on both sides that connects over to my river mouth. And next to this area, we also have another little land bridge that overlooks kind of like a sunken area over here. And this is actually right behind my resident services. You can kind of see the shadow right there. But I think today I want to try to build this area. Basically everything you can see in this frame is what I want to focus on. And I did add a little vine so we can go down here. But this whole area, I want to connect our land bridge, waterfall, lake area. I don't know what you would call this. The water terraforming. I want to connect that over into this build somewhere. And I think I want to do an apple orchard. I've been talking about a couple different farms that I want to do on this island, and I think I want to do an apple orchard in this area. I was thinking of also a vineyard or like a wine place where you have like all the little tiny trees with the fences and everything. But I think for this area, I really want to do an apple orchard. I've been inspired to do that, and I've been looking at a lot of inspiration pictures. I think that's what I'm going to do, but first let's whip out our terraforming, because we will be at least doing some pathing. I don't know about cliff terraforming. I might want to continue the terraforming that we have over in the back area, along the back of this area, so I might want to bring all of this terraforming out this way, and then the whole back of my island will be kind of on a second level cliff. So actually, I guess first, let me do all of that terraforming. I'll probably do that off screen because it's just going to be me filling in all of these gaps. So I will be back shortly once all that terraforming is done. Alright, it's taken me like 25 minutes to do all of this, but that part of the back is all terraformed up now. We can take a look at the map real quick. We just have a giant block of terraforming in the back. I will have to carve it out a little bit to make it more natural looking, but I kind of want to get the bones of the layout for this area first, but we're going to be working in this little open space next to all of the water terraforming. So I think the first thing that I want to do is kind of mark out where I want a barn to go. And I'm thinking almost like right behind these weeds is kind of perfect. And I grabbed the red versions of the storefront because I just felt like that was fitting because we're doing an apple orchard and the apples are red. So I don't know, I thought it was cute. But I think I want to do maybe 3 things of storefronts. So let's try to line this up and then we can go on the cliff and see how that looks from the overview. I'm going to put a little tile right here so I can remember and have a little walkway down here. I'm also thinking of maybe putting a incline right here, but I'm not sure yet. But I want there to be a little lookout right here, and I kind of like where those are. It's kind of weird that the sun is like reflecting off the storefront windows though right now. But I think right there is pretty good, and then we have like plenty of room to add in apple orchards. Because I kind of wanted the storefronts to be off to the side a little bit, so it's not like directly in the center. If you know like art stuff, you're supposed to do like the rule of thirds and stuff like that. So we could do something like that. And then I grabbed a curtain partition because I love when people put them in front of the little storefronts and they're like little curtains. I don't know, but we can customize these also. I grabbed a couple new customizations or like patterns. I just looked up the word plaid and I got a bunch of cute ones, so let's see which one we want to customize this with. They have like pretty normal ones, but I don't think any of these really work, and I don't have a whole lot of like the Able Sister patterns, so I think we're gonna go with just the normal custom designs that I have. I have this one from Arden, which is really cute. I was also thinking of maybe using some of the log furniture and using that as like the little cushions in this area. But this is one that I got that is really cute. And then I think I have one more. Yeah, I grabbed this one, which is kind of cute too. I think this will match the storefronts the best. So yeah, let's try this one and we'll see if we like it. And then I think I'm going to put it on this third one. I don't know why. It's just, I feel like it fits over here. But I do like that color red. It fits the storefronts like pretty well, I think. And then I want to pull the terraforming up to till the back of these things because I want to add in some more storefronts behind them. So we have to add another layer of terraforming. So that's built, so we can climb up here. Again, I don't have a ladder, but I have my handy dandy vines. So those will work. I'm thinking of not lining them up like perfectly, but having 2 on this side. So 1 there and then 1 here. Of course it goes sideways. Let me scoot over a bit. I want it to face the same way. There we go. And then if we push these forward, I think that will work out. I do need to add a code on the bottom, but I want to see what this looks like first. And then I've seen a couple people do this with their buildings and I've never done it before. So I want to try it. They have it like 2 in the front and then 3 in the back. So you can see kind of like the back of the corner pieces, if that makes any sense. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Okay, so you see how like the 2 in the front and then there's 3 in the back, so you can see the back half of this one. And then some people put like a bench or something right there with something on top of it. So I want to try that out for this because I've never done that layout before. Yeah, but I think that's cute, that little building, and I like how it's red because we don't have too much red on the island. And again, this is an apple orchard, so I think the red will be nice. But now I have to figure out what I want to put in those little gaps, and I need to put some codes on the bottom. So let me fix that real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so for the ground, I placed down the brick coating. I wanted to change it up a little bit from the other barn that we have where I use the wooden code. But for this little gap, I grabbed the wooden end table in just the brown version. And then I grabbed 2 different things to try. So the first one is the Tree's Bounty lamp, which I think is really cute. And then on this side, we can try again the wooden end table. But this time I grabbed the Tree's Bounty little tree, which I think is really cute. So let me put down the rest of the storefronts and we can see how those combinations look. And then based on which one we like more, we can just change the other sides. I don't know if you'll really be able to see a whole bunch of it really in like reality, but the little details matter sometimes. So I think they're cute and I like both options. So I think I'll be happy with either one. I just want to see how they turn out. So from down here, they both look really cute. Ooh, which one do I like more? I don't know. I think maybe the Tree's Bounty lamp because they look more like apples, but I like the tree too. Let's see what they look like from the viewpoint. I'm kind of annoyed that my like food intake is like showing in that corner. Yeah, I think I like the Tree's Bounty lamp more because it gives off more like apple vibes to me. But we can definitely use the tree, the little tree, somewhere else on the island because it reminds me of like walnuts and the name of the island is Walnut. So I think it's fitting, but let's change this one out for the Tree's Bounty lamp. So I think it's over here. Yeah, and then we'll just replace this little storefront and then we have our little barn built. Yeah, they look so cute up there. I don't think I've ever used this item before, but they are very cute. Don't they give off apple vibes? I think they do. And then let's see, we can start trying to figure out places for the apple trees. We have this whole area over here and we need to incorporate this water somewhere. And actually, before I do that, this has been bothering me since I built this the other day. I feel like there needs to be another little mini island over here, like right here. So I think I'll just do another weed, so we can just add a weed here. But the area has been looking so empty to me and it's been bothering me since I built it. So yeah, we'll just have a mini little island right there. There was like too much water right here that wasn't being incorporated with anything. Okay, now let's figure out some places for trees. I think actually we need to place down the sides of this. And I think I'm just gonna do another set of storefronts to cover the side of the building so you can't see that cliff. The only thing is you can see that cliff. I don't know how I feel about that right now. I think I don't like it, but I'll have to figure something out. Actually, you know what we can do? I have this other custom design. When I grabbed all my apple codes, I grabbed these little like baskets that you can put on simple panels. So maybe we can add that on the corners and then it will look like there's like stock of apples. Actually, let's do that. Let me grab some simple panels and we'll see how that looks. Okay, and then I'm just gonna place the simple panel right here. I don't know if I'll like this, but we can just try it. I think the code is really cute and you can just find it by simply searching apples on the custom design portal. That's how I found it and it looks so cute. Actually, I kind of do like that. let me see what it looks like from up here. Oh, it's always weird when the sun does like a weird glitch on the simple panels. Oh, that's kind of annoying. But I think I don't mind that, actually. I also got these other codes. Let me show you. I really like the umbrella codes. I've just never used them before, but I thought we could use this in this build too because it looks like a little crate of barrels. So cute. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how the barn is looking right now. So we just need to find some places for some trees, and I'm thinking we can do like a decent amount of trees back here. Actually, I think I can move this one over. I'm gonna find some places and then we can see if these spots work out. I do also want to mix in a couple of the stunted trees, even though those won't have apples on them. It'll just kind of look like they're in the middle of growing in the orchard. I don't know. Instead of having all full grown trees, having a mixture of little trees. But I think all of these ones I want to be the full grown apple trees. So let me plant all of these. Okay, so those are all planted. My issue is with these ones. They're clipping into the sides and I do not like that at all. So let's remove these two. And then it's kind of weird over here because all of these ones are red. So I want to at least find one that is like a yellow or orange color. I don't want them all to be the same color. So let's see if this one will be a slightly different color. Okay, that one's more orange at least. And then maybe right here we could have a smaller tree. Maybe a large hardwood. That one's really red too. What is happening? I don't like all the red trees together. Okay, let's move this one back maybe. That's like something I've been struggling on this island, is trying to find a... Okay, that one's much more yellow. That's good. But trying to find a balance between all the colors of the trees. Like over here, it's very yellow again. Like very yellow and orange. So we have like no red trees over here. What if this one is actually a large one? Because the apple won't glitch. Okay, that's better. I like that more. And then I feel like we need one like right here too. I don't know if I want it to be a large, like an apple tree, or a stunted one. That one's more red. Let's see what this looks like from up here. And I keep coming over here, so maybe I do want the viewpoint to be right here actually. I've noticed every time I come up here, I've been like readjusting to look out over here. So maybe we'll change the viewpoint to be right here instead. Because I keep naturally coming over this way, so. I think I like this. I think we just need a lot more trees. And then something else I want to incorporate is kind of like a little apple cafe over here. So having some tables and chairs I think will really fill it out. And I also made a whole list of items that I think could fit with this build. So I'll have to grab some of those. But I think this is coming out really cute. I think we can add maybe a little baby tree right here though. I don't know if I like them being in line like that though. I also want to see if I can add in a couple cedar trees without it looking very weird. So let me see if I can add one back here. But the main tree is going to be the apple trees and the hardwood trees. But I think a little sprinkle of the like green of the cedar trees will be good. I just don't want it to be like the main thing going on. I'm also thinking I might want to put some codes down underneath this barn, just like the wood planks that I have. So actually, yeah, I'll tear all of this down and put those codes down and I'll be right back. So now I'm trying to decide if I want to add an extra row of this pathway in front of the building, because I have it all under like the main construction. But I have to disturb these weeds, which I kind of feel bad about because I do like the fully grown weeds, especially in the fall, except actually I don't like the fact that some of them have the little blue flowers, like the fully grown weeds in fall. I just feel like the blue is distracting sometimes. So I've been going around my island. If I see the blue little flowers, I've just been plucking those weeds and having them regrow because I wish they could just stop at this level. Because this is cute, but when they have the blue flowers, to me it's distracting because I don't really have a whole lot of blue on the island, and it's like ruining my color scheme, which is very rude of them. But I think I'm going to add this extra row, and then I'm thinking of adding a stall over here so we can put some more pumpkin items down, but then we have to move this curtain partition back as well. That's the main reason I decided to do this, because then this would have been just on the ground, which I felt like was weird, but now it's on top of the wood decking, which I like better. But yeah, I was thinking of adding a stall right here, maybe the same pattern as this one, the like plaid design with the red. That can go here. So actually, let's try that now. I need to go grab a stall though. Stall has been acquired, and I think I want to do it in the dark brown, this one, and then I want to do that same custom design, I believe, which was down here. Oh, actually we have this one. Do I want this or this? Ooh, I think I want the leaves. I forgot I had this code. I'm glad I actually looked. Okay, and then let's add this in front of the little barn, and I'm thinking on this side instead of going in the middle. We can add it here, and then that way we can add cute little like pumpkin like food or something, or maybe actually, oh my gosh, my mind is going a mile a minute right now with ideas, but I wanted to make an apple cafe like I said, and I think I want to add like a little counter of some sort to check out. So maybe we could actually add that here with like a little register, and then over here we have some pumpkin foods, not pumpkin, apple foods, Kaylee. This is an apple orchard. Some apple foods, so like an apple pie, or they have the apple jams, which are really cute. So maybe we can do the counter like right here, and then a couple like display items over here, and then we'll need to figure out where we want the tables and everything to go. I think like a clump over here and a clump over here of like little tables and chairs, and then I'm thinking I might actually want to make this an incline. So let's terraform this a little differently right now. I like my stairs to go in a little bit, so maybe having it right here, and then these two are rounded, and then that can be an incline to go down into the apple orchard, so there's actually a way to get down, and then that's like right in line with the barn, which I think is kind of cute. Yeah, I think we can do that. So let's run to resident services. I think I'm gonna go with this staircase again, because that's the one that I've used all over the island, and then we can add that there and then just time travel to the next day to have that built so we can start working on the actual cafe part. Okay, let's place this incline down. I think this will be our first reverse incline on the island, but let's imagine it real quick. That's such a great shot. I'm so glad that I viewed this to see those two planks. But yeah, this is a good spot. Okay, and then I'll just pay this off. I think I grabbed enough money, and then we'll time travel to the next day. Okay, I do have enough money. Thank goodness. Yeah, but we'll just time travel and have this built in, and then, and then we'll see what it looks like fully built, and then we can build the cafe. So I'll see you back shortly. So here's what our map is looking like right now. Pretty good. We do have, what is that, 4 inclines so far? I think that's the most inclines I've ever had on an island, which is actually, oh my gosh. The way those were like popping into frame looked crazy. But yeah, look at our cute little incline now. Okay, now we have to pick some spots for the tables and everything, and I don't know what I want to do with the pathing, but I think first let me grab some tables and everything, and we can like map out where we want everything to go. I grabbed a couple items, but I want to customize some of them, so let's run to my workbench and see which ones we want to customize. I did grab the small covered round table, which is really cute for like little cafes. Oh, but I can only change the bottom of it. I think that's fine actually. But what pattern do I want to use? I was thinking of this one. I think that's pretty cute. Yeah, we'll do this one for the small covered round table. And then I grabbed the dessert carrier, and I want to see which ones they actually have. I like the light brown, the dark brown. Yeah, I like those ones, but I also wanted to see if we could do the apple one, because I think that's pretty cute. Yeah, we'll do this for the dessert carrier. And then the last item I grabbed was the sturdy bag, and I'm thinking we could do the same exact design on that one. Yeah, that's super cute. I don't know what other ones I have that would kind of work. I mean, I have these. We could do the duck because that's on our flag, but I think I just like the apple one because it's an apple orchard, so I feel like it's fitting. Yeah, we'll just match those two. I think that's cute though. Okay, so first up, I want to put some stuff on this little guy. I grabbed the apple jam, so let's place that. And then over here, I was thinking of the dessert case. I was either thinking that or the apple pie, but that is pretty cute. Let's try the apple pie. I don't know if I'd want my apple pie just out and about, sitting on a table, but you know, it's Animal Crossing. I kind of like the height from the dessert carrier. So let me switch that back to this guy. Yeah, that's cute. And then I was thinking of having the counter like right here. I think I grabbed that. I did. Okay. This one, I grabbed it in the brick version because I felt like that was the most fitting. And then I have the antique cash register to go on the counter, and then I figured we could also put one of the sturdy bags to go on top, so it looks like they were like checking out. Let me see what it looks like if I place it from this side. I kind of want to angle it the other way. Can I not angle it the other way? Dang it. But that's cute. Maybe if I switch the two. Let me put the cash register on this side. And then but I don't know if I want these two things to be close to each other. Actually, no. Let me switch it back. And then the sturdy bag there. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty cute. I feel like I need something else to go back here, but we can figure that out later. Next up, I want to figure out where I want the little tables to go. So I'm thinking of having a couple clusters of them. So maybe one down here. Oh, now that I'm looking at that, that table is kind of really bright. Let me see what other colors this comes in. The only other one that I kind of liked was this gold option, and I'm trying to decide if I like the white one or the gold more. I think I'm leaning towards the gold just because it's more subtle. Like this one is very bright. I don't know if I like that. I think I'm gonna go with the gold version, and then we'll put stuff on top of the table, so maybe it will look a little less, I don't know, weird, because I don't really love the gold, but I think it's the best option for the island. So let me switch these out real quick. Okay, but I think I want to do little clusters of the tables. So I grabbed that table, and then to go with it, I grabbed the ranch chairs in the brown version. And the brown on the bottom of the table, I feel like doesn't really match 100%, but I think I'm okay with ignoring that for right now. And then I feel like another table can go right here. Do I want them all to be facing this direction? Or do I want some vertically? Like with the chair on this side? Okay, I kind of like that, and then I think I need one more back here. So let's just add one more little table, and then the last chair on this side, and we'll see how that looks like from the staircase. I kind of like that. I don't know if I like, are these aligned? Okay, they're like a half tile off. I think I want it to be one more tile off. So let's scooch all of this over. Ooh, but I don't know if I like that lined up. Actually, I think we can just keep it, but I need to figure out some sort of pathing to go underneath all of this. And then on this side, I was thinking of having like a little lounge area with the log furniture, like the long couch and like the little chairs, and maybe like a little fireplace or something to sit by and like drink your coffee or apple smoothie or something. I think that would be cute. But yeah, I think I like this setup. I just need to figure out what paths I want to do over here. I think something like this will work. I put the stone pathing down, and I made a little spot so I could add a flower, which I think is very cute. And then I grabbed a couple more food items to place on the table. So this one can have a little apple tart, so cute. And then which other ones do I have? I have an apple jelly. Oh, I don't want to show it to you. I want to place it. Why did they add that as an option? Who is doing that? No one. And then what can we add over here? We could add a whole apple pie. Is that a little weird? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe two people are sitting here and sharing the apple pie. I think that's fine. But over here, to fill kind of like this empty space, I wanted to add a sturdy bag on the ground, so it doesn't look so empty right here maybe. I'm also feeling like I need to put something here, maybe like a leaf pile or scattered papers or something. Or maybe, you know what, maybe that's fine. I don't know. I don't want to clutter it up too much, but I think that works. And then what else do I have in my pockets? Okay, I think that's it. We have a couple other things, but I want to make that little seating area over here. So I think first I'm going to do another little design like this over here on the ground with the stone pathway. And then I think I want to make this path go up to the counter maybe. So it looks like you can walk between these two sections, and then there's like two seating areas for you to choose from. So let me do some pathing and grab some of the log furniture, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I added another splotch of this stuff, but let's add in our sofa and seating area. Oops. So I customized it with the little apple sign because I thought that was like the cutest little thing ever. But let's scooch that over, and then I grabbed a little log stool to put like a coffee on or something. Where the heck did it go? Here it is. To put right there. And then I grabbed a little chair of the log set as well. You can put that there. And then I grabbed a low table. So let's see how that looks. I think that works. Over here I also grabbed a magazine rack so we can see what that looks like. Over here I grabbed it in the red version, which I don't remember what type of magazine it is, but I went with red because it matches our kind of setup that we have over here. And then let's see, we can add a little dessert carrier down on the ground over here. Maybe they just ordered it and set it down next to them on the ground. I'm trying to decide if I want to add another chair like right here. What will it look like if we add one over here? Because we have more of this pathway over here. So let's add another one here. Okay, grab onto the chair. Thank you. Then we can add another stool over here as well. And maybe we can get like a coffee cup or something to put over here on top of the stool. I think that would be cute. Yeah, I think that fills in the area more. I don't know if I can scooch this in another tile. Okay, I can. And that's kind of evened out, so I like that. Then we just have to fill all this area with stuff. Oh my gosh, look at all the mushrooms back here. They grew around like the one tree. Oh, also, did I stunt? I forgot to stunt my other trees, so they regrew. I'll have to change those out. But I think this area is looking cute. I just need to grab some stuff to put on the stools and then that little table as well. So for on top of this table, I think I want to go with an anthurium plant because I just love those in the fall. It adds just some more like natural bits. And then for these little tables, I grabbed a coffee cup to go on the one. And that's like the hot coffee, and then someone over here is drinking an iced coffee, so I grabbed the iced cafe latte, which always looks so good. Like I just want to take a little sip, just a little tiny little sip. But I think this area over here is pretty cute. Maybe we can add like a leaf pile over here to fill in this area, but I think all around this area is just going to be like shrubbage, flowers, and filler. So I think I want to make it still walkable, so maybe not too much stuff in this front area. Okay, and then before I forget, let me trade out this tree for a stunted one, and I need to remember to stunt it. Also, we time skip a day, so all the trees are looking very red again, which I am not loving. So we'll have to time skip back when we go to look at the final setup. But I also need to figure out what I want to put in all of this area. I think a lot of this is going to be like weeds and stuff, because I want it to be walkable, but I also want there to be like some sort of like, I don't know, actual stuff going on, you know? I don't want it to be all too much filler. Like maybe this can be a shrub. Let's do a plumeria. Like, is it too, I don't know. I don't think, oh, actually I think a flower can go right here. Let's do an orange one, because I still want this to be like pretty natural, even though it is like a cafe bit. And okay, all my weeds are like turning out to be the same, which is kind of bothering me. But like maybe we can put a tiny tree here. I don't want it to block too much though. But I think we can put a small hardwood here. And we can just stunt that over here. And then that tile can be another bush. There we go. And I think a bush in front of the tree as well. Let's do a hibiscus. And then this can be, oh, I have to take away my vine. This can be a wheat field down here. And I think all of this is just going to be a bunch of filler stuff. So not too crazy. But I don't think that... Okay, no, that tree doesn't block too much, which is good, I think. Apparently, I don't know how to use any of my controllers today. But yeah, that doesn't block too much. And it's nice having a tree in the front. I think I want to add one over on the left side as well. So let's come over here. The part is, like, we aren't very far away from the cliff over here. And I think a tree, like, right here would block the table too much. I don't know if one like right here would block too much, but I think I want to put a cedar tree over here. So maybe a tiny cedar. Oh, maybe we can also put a tree stump. I don't know if that would look too weird, but like right here, a tree stump. Oh, right here, a tree stump. So let's plant a fully grown hardwood, and then I have to go grab an axe, but maybe this can be a tree stump. Okay, really, Billy? What the heck? He trapped me in here, I guess. At least I can do this. But I think I do like the tree stump there, so I'm gonna keep that there. And then these can just be wheat fields, and then I guess I'll come back and fill that spot in when he's done chilling over there. But I grabbed a couple more items that we can fool around with. So the first one being a little serving cart, and I kind of wanted to put it in front of this area a little bit, actually. Let me put like a code right here to go under it. Okay, and then we can pull this over onto a half tile. And then I grabbed the cream and sugar to go on top, which I think would be cute, especially because we have the coffees down here. So maybe when you're like ringing up your like food and everything, you can also put some cream and sugar when you're at the counter, when you're checking out. I think that's cute. And then let's see what else I have. I grabbed a ladder, and I always really like when people use ladders in their like fruit orchards. I know some people don't like it because it's like you're not actually climbing the ladder to get the apples, but come on, it's a game. You'll get over it. I think it's cute. So I think we can put that there. I also grabbed a bunch of like boxes and barrels, so we can just fill a lot of this area with that kind of stuff. Another item that I grabbed that I wanted to include somewhere is actually the kitchen scale, because it's just so dang cute. It looks like you're at the grocery store. Oh my gosh. The shine off of that thing is crazy. But it looks like you're at the grocery store and you're like weighing your apples to see how much it's going to cost. I think that item is so cute. And then I feel like right here we can add a wooden box and maybe something else on top of this. Maybe even just a dropped apple would be kind of cute in front of this area. And then I feel like I can fit something else over here. Maybe over here we can just put another flower. Maybe a green one. We haven't used any green over here. There we go. And then I don't know what I want to put on here. Maybe, like I said, just a dropped apple. And then I kind of just want to add a bunch of barrels and things around, and also those cute little crates that I got. We can add a bunch of these around the trees, so it looks like someone's been going around and picking the apples and just putting them into the crates. I think that's so cute. So I've done a little bit of more work. I've added some more fillers and some more trees just to shape out the area, but I think the rest of this is really all filler, so I'll probably do this off camera. I also need to figure out what I'm doing here, because we have a giant blank space right here, and I really don't want to cover up the little fake building that we made too much, because if I add trees I feel like it will block it, and that's like the main point of this build, is to have that little farm. Well, not the farm, but like a barn is what I mean. I always mix up those words for some reason. But like maybe I can add like one tiny tree or something. But maybe this is all going to be like weeds and like small fillers and everything. I think I'll add a few more boxes. I grabbed some cardboard boxes and a dropped apple, so I can add a couple of those around. But I really don't want any like big items right here, and I'm trying to figure out what I am going to do to fill the space. But yeah. Let me go and just fill in all of these like areas with like shrubs, flowers, decayed trees, mush parasols, all of that stuff, and then I will bring you back if I have any revelation of what I'm going to be doing in that area or anything to share. But yeah, I will see you back here shortly. Oh, also, before I leave, I did decide that I don't want a walkway to go this way, so this is only going to be like a little area that you can come down into. It won't really lead you anywhere else. So this incline will just take you down into this build, and then you can walk around, and then you have to head back up this way to go either of these directions. So this won't really lead anywhere. It's just kind of like a little filler area in the middle of some terraforming. But yeah, okay. Now for real, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so it's been a little bit. It's crazy because it's like 4 o'clock, and I think I started this build at like 1:20. That's when I started doing all the terraforming. But yeah, it's taken quite a bit to do this build. But I think we are done. I've done a bunch of filler. Oh, actually, I want to change that Cosmo out over there. I'll do that before we do the glamour shots. But I filled in a bunch of areas. There's still like a couple open squares, but I can do that at a later time. But over here, I just decided to go with a little patch of dirt, so it looks like you can walk up here and maybe get some stuff from the stall over here. And I've added a bunch of other cute little decor and everything. So I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna change out that flower, and then let's do some glamour shots. But that's going to be the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Before you leave, make sure you give the video a like, comment, and to subscribe. And I will see all of you fine folks in the next one. Alright, bye friends!